In the annals of history, few events have had as profound an impact as World War II. This devastating conflict, which raged from 1939 to 1945, reshaped the world in ways that continue to resonate today. Let us journey through this world-changing conflict year by year. It all began on September 1st, 1939, when Nazi Germany, under the ruthless leadership of Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. This brutal act of aggression violated international agreements and ignited the flames of war. In response, Britain and France declared war on Germany, setting the stage for a global conflict. The year 1940 saw Germany unleash its blitzkrieg tactics, swiftly conquering Denmark, Norway, and France. The skies over Britain were filled with the roar of engines as the Battle of Britain unfolded. The Royal Air Force, against all odds, fought back against relentless German air raids, securing a rare and vital victory for the Allies. As 1941 dawned, the war expanded its reach. In June, Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, Japan's surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in December brought the United States into the war, dramatically shifting the global balance of power. The tide began to turn in 1942 with two pivotal battles. On the Eastern Front, the Battle of Stalingrad commenced, where Soviet forces encircled and ultimately defeated the German army. In the Pacific, the U.S. Navy achieved a decisive victory at Midway, crippling Japan's naval power and altering the course of the war. By 1943, the Allies had gained significant momentum. After triumphing over Axis forces in North Africa, they turned their focus to Europe. The victory at El Alamein paved the way for the Italian campaign, further weakening Axis control. June 6, 1944, marked a turning point with D-Day, the largest amphibious invasion in history. Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy, France, and began the liberation of Western Europe. By August, Paris was liberated, and the German forces were in retreat, with the Allies advancing steadily from both the west and the east. Early 1945 saw Soviet forces entering Berlin, signaling the imminent collapse of Nazi Germany. After intense fighting, the Third Reich surrendered on May 7, 1945, and the world celebrated Victory in Europe Day on May 8th. In August 1945, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, devastating both cities and forcing Japan to surrender on September 2nd, officially ending World War II and bringing peace to the Pacific theater. In the aftermath of the war, world leaders sought to prevent such a conflict from ever happening again. The United Nations was established in 1945 to foster international cooperation and promote peace. The war had left much of Europe in ruins, and the United States implemented the Marshall Plan to help rebuild Western Europe, emerging as a global superpower in the process. Nazi war criminals were held accountable at the Nuremberg trials, setting a precedent for future international criminal justice. World War II reshaped borders, economies, and political alliances, and its legacy continues to influence international relations today. The war claimed the lives of millions, but it also demonstrated the resilience of humanity. We remember those who fought and sacrificed, ensuring that future generations can learn from the past and work towards lasting peace. Thank you for reflecting on this journey through history. Let us continue to learn from the past to build a better future for all.